Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
What's up, everybody? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening, all of you. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, y'all. What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all, man. I got something we're gonna go over tonight that we haven't seen in quite some time. Yeah, we haven't seen this in quite some time, y'all. Let me see here. Sorry, y'all. I'm bringing it up. Getting us ready in the background. Getting us ready in the background, y'all, guys. Getting us ready in the background. Good Lord. Wrong one, stupid. What the hell, man? We're in there. Who we got in here tonight, y'all? What's up, Hank Bridges? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Stacy? Good to see you, little lady. Brandy, what's up, mama? You do. How you doing? J and J, good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we didn't watch Curious Soul. Nobody want to watch 4 hours of that shit. What's up, you do? Good to see you. You know what? I got a comment on my video today. It said 2 minutes and 51 seconds into the video. No way. Hell no, I'm not watching this. You're just so disrespectful taking a drink of Mountain Dew. I'm like, well, good. Get the fuck on somewhere. We don't need to hear it. Wah. I'm so disrespectful for taking a drink of Mountain Dew. Whippity doo. Then get your fucking uptight ass the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if you're here or not. Trust me. What's up, Ben? How you doing, Ben? Good to see you. We got some uptight people. There's some uptight people that follow the Whitakers, y'all. And I'm not talking about everybody. You guys know that. But some of y'all just think y'all just the shit don't stink. What's up, Amy? You know when you poop, it still has a smell too. What's up? Sandy with a P. What up, Sandy with a P? Yeah, we're going to be discussing some things today that we normally don't discuss and we haven't discussed in quite some time. What's up, 14? Hey, it's Vic. What up? What's up? What's up, Miss Vic? What's up, Miss January? Allie in the daylight. In the daylight. Snuggle time in the house. What's up, Snuggle? Joseph, what's good, Joseph? West have the crazy girl on live that kept talking about dog walking, the one lady that kept them what? I couldn't keep up with that, Ben. What's up, Tess? Hillbilly, good to see you, Hillbilly. Sonny, what's up, Sonny Pearl? How you doing? How's everybody's night, man? The fights last night on the White House lawn were bangers, bro. Bangers. Every one of them were pretty decent. Every one of them. The last fight was a banger, y'all. They got down. What's up, Hank? Joseph, that right. Get your candy ass out. That's right. Get your ass out of here. We don't give a fuck. Take your week. What are you doing, kitty, with your ass in everybody's face? Come here. Come here to me, Daddy. I love you. Love you, Daddy. He's my baby. He's my baby. You guys love him? He's a cute kitty. I love you, kitty. They think you're so cute. Yeah. They think you're so cute. He's gotta be in the way, dude. Go, go, go. He's got to come up here and get in the way every single day, y'all. Doesn't matter. Every day. Every single day, man. Got to come up here and be in the mix. For so disrespectful for taking a drink. I know, right? Let's do it one more time. I might need a drink. Mountain Dew complaints are crazy. I know, right? I was going to leave it up to read it, but I was like, you know what? Let me help your ass right the fuck up out of here then. So get your bitch ass off my channel. See you later. Della Lane. What's up, Della Lane? Disrespectful to have a do. So here, have a joint. Have a blunt. Fuck it. I'm not. You gotta smoke weed. Eric Trump texting DC. Yeah, we heard it was AI though. Yeah, I seen that. I don't think anybody would do that, man. That's kind of blatant. I just don't think they would do that. What's up, West Virginia mountain girl down south? What's up? What's up, y'all? Leesky. What's up, Leesky? Hillbilly, what's up? Y'all ready to get in this content, man? Hold on. We got some content to get into, y'all. We got content. We're gonna take it back to when all of this occurred, right? All of this. I've got video from Brian Cody. I've got video from fucking all kinds of video, y'all. Let's see here. This is the day the three were taken. This is the day. And this is the live stream that they did. They just want something to bitch about.
No wonder all them phone calls we've been getting.
They what?
No wonder all them phone calls we've been getting.
Okay, so the phone call that she's been getting, she's talking about the harassment, people calling her, just people, wanting to know about her, wanting to know everything, just being nosy ass people. That's what she's talking about. That's what she's getting at.
All day long.
Yeah.
And I've been home all day. And I didn't even answer them.
Yeah.
She's always just going to check them out. That's what she told me. The social worker told me.
Yeah, I'll wait for a little bit of people to come in here so everybody can know what's going on. We don't have to try to say it 1,000 times.
What good? Ain't no, all right. Ain't no bunch of cops down there too. A whole bunch of them. I don't know how many was down there. I didn't know this. Jeffrey come over to me. I guess Connie told me to come over to me. I was in the bathtub, baby. It might have been something. It might have been something me down there. Jeffrey, but. I got out of the tub, put my pants back on. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so somebody else sat down there with him. I don't know who that was. Maybe Larry. Yeah, I don't know who that was that sat down with him. That's on Patrick's front porch, y'all.
So I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but the state just come in and took Timmy and Lorraine and Ray. We don't know much more about that.
Probably buys pre-rolls. She probably don't even roll them. She probably buys pre-rolls.
Yep, this is true. So what I thought was going to be the today of getting on here and being transparent with people, since you know, everybody thinks this is a scam, and that that me and Eric are making money off the Whitakers, and they don't get nothing out of it. That's
What did they get? What did they get? Tell me what they've gotten. I mean, that statement alone would mean a lot if you would tell me what they've gotten out of it. What have they gotten out of it? What did they get? They got a shed beside their house? Okay, great. Good job. Got about $200 in groceries? Good, cool, awesome.
false. That is, I talked to Creepalacha this morning, and I told him that I would come and sit down with him, and I would show him whatever he needed to see in order
Okay,
to.
so what took that into you now wanting to beat Creepalacha up and he's a liar and all this? What's wrong with being transparent? I know what it is, because you can't be fully transparent. You can't be. And you couldn't be before this, or you would have. All I heard during 2 interviews, I got screenshots of this, man. I got screenshots of that, man. I got screenshots of this, man. I'll give you screenshots of that, man. Screenshots of this dude. But, you know, I never received any screenshots of anything. I never received any proof of anything. Never once.
Squash that for the people out there that like playing the troll. So I got Betty here. Larry.
See, it went from you know, he'll come on to Creepalacha's platform and be all transparent, give him whatever he needs. Until that went south. And then now it's all fuck Creepalacha. I don't fuck with him. He's a fuck bitch. He said something about me on social media. Wang, wang, wang.
Larry come up here and Kenny. It's not a good day. Not a good day.
On the video that I'm doing today, I'm going to be focusing on Eric a little bit more, but I wanted to take another glimpse at this.
So apparently the state come down here and they said, Well, they told me that they come down here because the living conditions down there wasn't good enough for Timmy and Lorraine and Ray to live there. But I guess
Not one word about BJ. Not one word about what BJ did. The living conditions. Not one word. But they like to throw it back at BJ. It's because of BJ. No, it's because of the living conditions, guys. It's because of the living conditions. And when you have a 3 people like the 3 that you have, I'm sure they did know. I know they knew. But they like to say, well, nobody was reporting it, or we didn't get a report on it. You know how that goes, Flies.
it's good enough for Betty to live there. And Larry.
Not then.
But not one word about if BJ was the problem. Not one word. If that was the issue, they would have said it right then. Because that was like, this is all fresh. It's all really fresh.
They're saying that it's because of BJ. I'm
Okay,
sure
there we go. They saying it's because of BJ.
part of it is because of BJ, but
There we
other
know.
than that, you know, they have their own way of doing things. So we just let it go at that. There's nothing I can do about it. What kind of comments are we getting, John? People's asking comments.
It's sad, y'all. That's so sad.
Yeah.
It's sad nonetheless, man.
Go on. Go.
I don't know if you have the option to get Timmy.
I'm going tomorrow morning to file for guardianship of all 3 of them. So
That didn't work out too very well. I still think Eric, I think that's exactly what Eric thought. That's why he stayed so long. And we're gonna get into Eric. Don't get me wrong. This ain't about Patrick tonight. We got plenty of time for Patrick. So tonight it'll be about Eric. I just want to bring everybody back up to speed on this right here. This is sad, man.
the truth always comes out. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it has. It has come out.
Well, they need to stay down there. Yeah, Betty's exhausted. Huh? I don't know.
Hi, Earth. What's up, Ben? Hello, Flies. I agree. I agree with that statement, Flies. I definitely agree with that. But I think that they believe that she can take care of herself. But this is heartbreaking, man.
We'll do whatever we can, Betty, to get him back. Huh? Jeff? Okay. Yeah, Jeff can come on over.
That's weird, 410.
Say, Jeff.
You know, Betty spent all her life around those three. All her life, y'all. Betty spent all her life around them.
What is it?
So Eric didn't want this either. Oh, he said he'll call you later.
Do what?
He said he'll call you later. Someone said Eric didn't want this. It's never been an issue before. Why now?
Yeah. Yeah, Betty's pretty shook up. She don't care. She said she didn't care if she had to sleep on a couch, as long as she could be with her siblings again.
BJ did not take Timmy in the rain. The state did.
Yeah, BJ didn't take Timmy in the rain. The state did. And Ray.
They didn't use the rain or permit.
And Timmy raised 40 kinds of hell whenever he left here. And
Yeah, he made all this content, man. He made all this content. He knew all this was going to be clicked on. He made all this content, man. There's a few videos he put out, a few live streams he put out that didn't even say anything in them. He didn't even speak in them, dude. He didn't say hardly no information at all. He just come on there worried about what people thought about him. You're absolutely right about that, Flower Power.
can't imagine what's going through his head right now. Ambulance. They put all three of them in the ambulance. Well, they put two of them in police cars. And
Why?
did they put them in ambulance or police cars? Because I've seen
Animals.
ambulance. Okay, just want to verify that.
They put all three in the animals.
Yeah, there were 3 carloads of state troopers and 3 ambulances that come here. Right now, they're going to Bar H. They're going to the hospital. Go, Lodi.
Because they better come back.
Betty, I don't know what to do until tomorrow. Listen, you have to wait till tomorrow. There's nothing you can do this evening. There's nothing you can do this evening. We'll go file papers in the morning. I'll go file papers in the morning. I can't file nothing tonight.
He is, Ben. No doubt. No doubt. He is.
Do what?
Because they took him. It wasn't a why didn't she go? It wasn't an option. It wasn't an option. They're definitely getting the medical care they deserve. That's the thing I thought too, Flies. I just hope that the popularity of them, the fact that so many people in the world do care about the Whitaker family, that keeps it away. You know what I mean? Because I do know what nonverbal patients can go through. Some aren't treated good at all. Some are treated exceptionally well, right? It just depends on who's doing the treatment. But I think, I hope that the popularity and that the magnitude of this would keep someone from doing that, any harm to them, you know? Yeah, he did this for content. I see it all now. I see it all. He put up videos of he put up videos of fucking drone footage and shit, y'all. Made it a big spectacle and shit. I just hope, like I said, that the amount of love that these people have, the world has for them. I hope that would keep any kind of harm away from them.
Take what back down where?
I said, everybody knows take his foot back down there. He ain't gonna help nobody else. Yeah.
I don't know why they took him to the hospital. I guess to get him assessed.
They've been beat.
Said they've been beat.
Since somebody's been watching now. What the social workers did, somebody's been watching now.
Okay.
And they ain't nobody beat on them.
Yeah, I don't ever. I don't know for a fact, but I don't think that nobody was beating on them.
No,
That's true. That's true, West Virginia.
Somebody had to butt in our business and tell us everything, and it's not true.
This is social media, man. A lot of people probably calling APS and shit.
Eric said on his videos he'd be calling Adult Protective Services.
Oh yeah?
So they got a bad vibe when they heard that.
Okay.
And Ray won't like it. I know Ray won't.
Yeah.
Ray be taking the bed over there.
They'll have to strap Ray down.
No, they won't strap him down.
I'm telling you, they will have to strap him down if he gets out of hand. That's probably what they're going to have to do.
Yep. Put these people on here like that.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I know that it's I know that it's not going in the direction that it needs to go in. I want people to know, and this is because I can do it. I'm willing to give Betty my house, and I'll go live somewhere else.
Us. Okay. Is that still flying up? Is that still flying? Is that still up? How about now? She needs a new house, Patrick. She needs a new house, buddy.
Just so she can have her brothers and sisters back. I've been homeless before, and I'll gladly do it again. They won't hurt Ray.
They better not. They better lay a hand on one another. They will grab him.
High five, Power. You have a good night too.
Timmy's in the hospital.
What was said? Let me see if I can raise the volume on that. Eric is what I heard. I heard Eric. Did y'all hear that? I heard Eric. Clear as day. Eric. Clear as day, y'all. Eric's at the hospital. Damn, I never caught that. I never caught that. And they were trying to be quiet about it, bro. So Patrick knew this the whole fucking time, dude. Patrick came on Lady K's channel, came on my channel twice, and he knew that the whole fucking time, dude. Wow. They tried to keep it. Eric, yeah, he's at the hospital. Wow, bro. Hi, Teresa. That changes everything, dude. Bro, I got a volume raiser over here. So I'm able to boost the volume. And I boosted the volume, and you can clearly hear that dude say, Eric, he's at the hospital. See, you hear him laugh? Do you hear him laugh going, yeah, fuck him. So Eric, he's at the hospital. And Patrick's sitting up here. Mm-mm-mm. 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 But where were y'all? Where the fuck were y'all? Ask yourselves that. What's up, Leanne? Ask yourselves that. If Eric's able to run to the hospital, why the fuck are y'all sitting at home? That's what I'm saying. Patrick's not out of it. So you mean from the jump, these fucking piece of shits weren't even allowed to go to that hospital. But Eric was there. But Patrick played this and played this. There was a lot of fucking shade there, Patrick.
I want somebody to help me out.
What?
I hope somebody help me out.
You can have my house. You can have it. If somebody's willing to fix it up, you can have it.
I don't want your house.
You can have it.
I don't want your house. I'm going to be real estate. I am.
And they probably wouldn't let Patrick because he was under investigation. Because he started this story with everyone thinks that I'm dicking the Whitakers over. That's not the case. Patrick opened this video telling everyone that they were wrong about him being shady to the Whitakers. When he was probably told that night that you're under investigation, you can't go up there either. What the fuck, boy? There's really been some disingenuous shit thrown around, man. There really has, man.
You won't have no work.
Eric was there to get paid too. But did Eric really care about the general care of this family, though? Yeah, somebody there would have been able to see them at that hospital. You could have sent somebody, right? You could have sent somebody. That shows a little bit of oomph, you know? I'm sending somebody up there, goddammit. Man, I feel duped. I feel duped, man. We've been bamboozled. I gotta quit being so fucking caring, dude. I gotta quit being so damn caring, man. I gotta quit being so fucking. I don't know. I don't know if I can, though. I guess I'll just continue to be bamboozled through life because I'm a good person and I expect the good out of everybody, right? I'm sorry, chat. I apologize. These motherfuckers, Patrick, I'm not going to say the Whitakers either. I'm not going to say Betty or Kenny. So I'm not going to say these motherfuckers. I'm going to say Patrick knew that Eric stuck around this whole time. Patrick knew that, dog. He fucking knew that. You're a dirtbag, dude.
Trying to catch some questions here, but they're coming in faster than I can read them.
So you get one, you read it and answer it. Coming in faster than I can read them. So you snatch one. He knew the whole time that Eric stayed there.
Hmm?
He's saying your condo is trashed.
Right.
Oh, they were both these men were there to make money. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, as they should have made something. I mean, like no person. I mean, I wouldn't have done all that for free. Knowing how much money could have been made, I would have won a little bit of it, right? But like to go there and act like you were just there to build them a house and shit, no, bro. You were there contract in hand to make money. You were there to make money, man. Both of you. What's up, Ryan? Brooks, hello, baby. You were there to make money. Yeah, but you just stop it. You take your finger and you just stop the chat. And you go, la, 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 la. Let the chat roll. True. Dude, this is such fucking stupid content right here, bro. Just sitting, let Betty in front of the camera all hurt and shit. Yeah, the fights were good. Best UFC card I've ever seen.
Well, this is just something that we'll have to figure out. So I know
Thank
this
you,
is a
Brooks.
short video, but
Much love to you,
we'll have
Brooks.
to figure out something.
Thank you
So
for
this is-
supporting the stream. I greatly appreciate you for supporting the stream, Brooks and Gardens. Much love to you. Thank you so much.
Right now, 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 right now. Right now.
Yeah, Bambi, when you're live and the chat's flying, you just reach up, hit your screen. It'll stop your chat wherever you want it. And then when you want it to take off again, you scroll it to the bottom and leave it at the bottom, and then it starts to take off again.
We'll be all for this evening. We'll see y'all later.
Whippity doo dah, buddy. Whippity doo dah. I see here. Got more to go through. Like I said, I want to get into Eric, man, but this kind of changes my whole freaking outlook of what I wanted to do up here. It blows my mind that they knew from the very first fucking night that Eric went to that hospital and stuck around in West Virginia. Patrick knew it, dude. Man, that really does change a lot for me. It does. Damn, man. It just makes you fucking wonder, like, man, okay, let's go to a video that was made before Christmas time.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. As you can see, I'm here at my in-laws smoking a turkey. I love smoking a turkey. We've been brining it for the last 3.5 days. Just wanted to come on here and personally say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I've been doing a lot of reflecting this morning while sitting out back and doing this.
Man, I
It was
cannot
5
believe
years
that.
ago today that I interviewed John Mast for the first and only time I had minded people and have people to vent to. And John was the first one to sign up. Anytime people get an opportunity to say something negative, they will. You don't see people doing this in person, but online and in the comments, you never know what you're.
Have I always said that? I've always said that, haven't I? People online say the craziest shit because they wouldn't do it in real life. A lot of these people don't even think the way they act in real on the online. A lot of the people they don't even believe the things that they say online. Like a lot of people come on here with all these morals and all these standards, right? And then they don't even stand by them. They don't even really even care about them. They're just grandstanding for you. That's what they're doing. Look at me, I'm good for you. For you. And it blows my mind that Eric Carroll went directly to the hospital. And them fucks knew it the whole time. But yet went on a tyrant of a fucking smear campaign, right? I mean, let's just call shit what it is. People can think what they want of this man, but he did more than any of them did. We be fake, man. We fake, girl. We fake. Crazy, man. They knew the whole fucking time that this dude was there for that family, or for those three at least. Maybe it was because it wasn't there for them. Oh, fucking stingy asses. Oh, selfish motherfuckers. What's up, China baby? I want to I don't even know if I don't even want to hear that thing again, man. I boosted the volume and heard what I heard, and it just changed my whole fucking stream. What the fuck? They knew from day one that man, Eric Carroll, went to the hospital for them three. And Patrick knew that Eric was still in town seeing the three, probably. I'm sure of it. Probably makes it more, if you ask me. Because she's losing the three and she knows it. That blows my mind, man. And they went on a smear campaign. They went on a smear campaign. People are fucked up in this world, man. People are fucked up. People are fucked up, man. All these people went after Eric, didn't even know that he was the one there helping. Didn't even have a clue. And Patrick knew the whole time. Did Patrick tell any of his people that were going after Eric for him? Like, did Patrick say, "Hey guys, Eric stayed to take care of those three, or help the hospital learn about them"? Nah, man. He didn't. They were trying to be quiet about it in that live stream. They were trying to be quiet about it. Why? Why were you trying to keep that quiet? That also is a question. Why were you trying to not let the live stream know that? Because then they would have thought Eric was a better of a person.
You're going to get. And John, I just remember, was so different. That's how much he loved you. And he knew right now. And he may not be able to tell you.
Come on, Eric.
Guys, I was actually about a month ago up spending some time with family that I haven't got to spend time with in a while, working on a project about my grandfather who served in World War II and was abandoned on the streets at the age of 3. Imagining that during the Great Depression with his older brother at the age of 5. Their mom died giving birth to their brother on the operating table, and the brother died too. And their dad just left him on the street with a nickel apiece. And it was a story I'd always wanted to tell. And while I was up there, finally got to sit down talking to my uncle, who I ain't got to spend much time with. I get a call. It's one of the mainstream media, one of the big guys. I actually got reached out to by 2 of them. And I just texted them, what are you wanting to talk about? I knew what they was wanting to talk about, Whitaker stuff. You know, and all I can think of to myself is, you guys are not doing this to make any resources for them or to make their life better. You want to stir the pot so you can get some clicks and views. And I still stand by that. That's what they do. But if you don't respond, they're going to go out there and try to put up some of the most asinine stuff they can. And again, it's about making viral content. We live in the age of social media that it's just sickening, guys. You know, like, I'm so over it. But
the part that I don't care for is that now you're over it. Like, you jumped into this head first trying to get all of the good publicity, right? He would have accepted all of the good publicity, guys. Don't you dare think for 1 second that he wasn't acceptance of the good publicity, wasn't he not? He was a real cool coming on there doing a live stream talking about Patrick and fuck this and this and this and this and this. What? Huh? But now the publicity's a little bit bad, and it's like, oh no, this is stupid. I don't even know why I do social media, man. Fuck it.
only update I can give you on that, Larry and Betty was able to reach out to my attorney. He's working out some deal with them to make sure they get taken care of. Patrick still has not replied to him. He can talk to the media, but he can't talk to him. The only way we can get full accounting is to get the stuff from him. The majority.
Guess what? Patrick don't got nothing to give you, man. Let's be truthful here. Patrick ain't got nothing to give you, man. That's why he ain't getting nothing. I'm starting to see this for what it is now, boy. Eric's gonna end up with all that money. Yep. Eric's gonna end up with all that money. He will. Civilly, he will. Ooh-wee.
Of that money went to his accounts. We have everything accounted for, just not his portion. So when I can update on that, I will, guys. But I've tried to stay out of it, the whole situation.
Well, he says that he was at the hospital because he had plans to take Timmy to whatever, like Orlando or whatever, Universal Studios and shit. And he wanted to keep that promise. So I don't know. But he's right. There's a bunch of different ways to file like guardianships for adults. You can be their money like person, or you can be their actual guardian, or you can be like a lazy on. I don't like there's a lot of stuff, man, when it comes to like adults. Yeah, I think he's gonna be able to keep the money, and that's not cool. When you could just do the right thing. Just do what Mark did. Give it to him. Fuck it. And he's like, I don't want to get him in trouble. The 3 are gone, man. The 3 aren't coming back to Betty. All that shit's done. Like, all that's over with. The 3 are not going back to Betty. Ever. Ever, 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 ever again. Yeah.
It hurts my heart. There's 3 of them that I miss very much. And I would love to be able to tell them happy Thanksgiving. But I'm going to change the subject. This has been a hard year.
So he's going to change the subject. Hello, Rhonda. Yeah, he said something happened. He was kept away. You can go to his we can go to his live streams and see that for sure. He spoke about it. He spoke about it, chat. Um, if they're smart, they would, Ben. I mean, I think it's the Whitakers that have to pay the tax on it. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. Um. Well, here's how it's going to work. It would be. It would be Eric paying the tax on the channel, right? So he gets 1099 for the YouTube channel. So he has to pay the tax on all the money that was given to him through that. And then once he gives it to the Whitakers, it gets taxed again from the Whitakers. Now you can tell he lost a lot of weight. Man, I just had a different kind of show planned today, and that just kind of threw a fucking monkey wrench in my shit, y'all. I think it's shitball of people to not even know. Like he kept they Patrick and had his little people, right? He had a little group of people that would do anything in the world for him, and they attacked Eric on levels that weren't right, right? But Patrick knew the whole time that Eric stayed there. He knew that he stuck around. And he let these people just talk so much shit about Eric and all this. That shit's weak, bro. That shit's weak. Shit ain't no man shit. That shit is what men are doing nowadays. If that's what men are doing, fuck, dude. The one thing I don't like, Eric, he calls everything a project. And I don't think people's lives are projects. I don't. That's what it always makes it sound like. He's in it for money. He's in it for something. Like projects. Like what? Like projects. They're not projects. They're people, bro. These people are people. Like these people are humans, man. They're not projects. They're not something for you to make money off of. I mean, if there's money to be made, sure, but I'm sorry, man. Me and the few good people, I'd have took the Whitakers to the moon, y'all. We'd have went to the moon. They'd have been rich the first year fucking with me. I'm always going to feel sorry for the three. Always. Because they didn't ask for none of this. They didn't deserve none of this. And if you ask me, they deserve to be treated better a whole lot earlier in life. So I don't feel no sorry for Betty or anybody else either, if you ask me, because they were mistreated far, 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 far before Eric or Patrick ever and Mark came along. Let's be honest here. Whatever riddled that family was something, and it was always there. Like, if they were able to get money to support themselves or whatever, somebody was spending it. So something riddled the Whitaker family and kept them at the very bottom of the barrel for decades. And is that mental retardation? Is that I don't know. I don't know what it is. You mix that with a little bit of drug addiction, yeah, you probably got a problem. And if you got nobody going down in the holler to care about these people, they just get uncared for. They just get uncared for, man. And I think that's what it was. They just got like society just, I don't know. It's hard for me to believe into in 20 in the in the 2010s that somebody could be living like that for all those years in the state or the county or the health department or somebody doesn't step in. Because by God, the health department should have stepped in a long time ago. That shit's a health hazard. They're in there burning wood in a house that don't have no ventilation. The walls are fucking black from fucking soot. Like, what, dog? And then from like when Mark started filming them, that's when the investigations should have kicked off. Right then and there. Because you've got proof of it. You don't even need someone calling in. All you need is the eyes on it. And they were living in filth. Rats, roaches, mice, you name it. It was able to enter that house. A house is supposed to be fortified, you know. Only tiny bugs get through. Supposed to be, but anything was getting through there. They were neglected for years and years and years and years by their own people. So I don't know what it was that riddled that family and kept them this way. It has to be who they were in their bloodline. It has to be. Because people weren't on drugs in the 1920s and 30s. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Freddie. That's very true. What was going to happen to them if Betty died anyway? They would have went to a home anyway, probably. They had the raw sewage, all of that, man. What's up, Elizabeth? It's extremely heartbreaking. It's extremely heartbreaking. The health department should have been involved. Timmy going through school, the school system should have been involved. Like, how many times did Timmy come to school fucking filthy? Probably. How many times? Like, I just don't understand it. But you think about being in 2010s and no one ever say anything about the family, dude. Like, that just doesn't sit well with me. Very true, Allie. Very true. It's not their fault though, right? None of this would have happened if they wouldn't have been sleeping together as family. But that was happened. That's not their fault. It's just not their fault. That's why I feel so bad for them. And I'm speaking of the three that can't speak, that aren't verbal. That's who I feel sorry for. I don't feel sorry for Betty. I'm sorry. I don't. I do care for Betty. I do hope the best for Betty. She's the one that I do hope the best for still. I could give a fuck about Larry. I could give a fuck about BJ. I still care for Betty but like I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know what happened, know everything that's went on, know that they ripped Mark off for thousands and thousands of dollars. And it was only after he started questioning why you're asking for all this fucking money. We've done drained the GoFundMe account. And now he starts questioning it. Now they start ripping him off. Because while he was giving them $4,000 and $5,000 every 2 months, they didn't care, right? It's when it was like, whoa, what's this? What are you doing with all this money? You're living in West Virginia. That's when they start ripping Mark off. And I don't know. Thanks, Vic. That's what they're for, baby. I don't know if she had it coming. I wouldn't want to say that because I don't believe anybody has anything coming. I don't know. Unless it was from Mark. I don't know, man. She kind of ripped the fans off. She didn't rip Mark off. She ripped off the people that delivered to that GoFundMe. That's what it made it look so bad for them. Because all the people that gave their money to that GoFundMe probably felt the way about that shit, bro. Was like, what the fuck? All my money I just gave to y'all, smoked up, snorted up, went up BJ's nose, into her fucking lungs. And that changes like a lot of people's attitudes and a lot of people's opinions about things. And Betty knew every bit of what was going on, every bit of it. Mark even said it. And if Mark can say, hey, Betty knew what was going on, Betty knew where the money was going, Betty knew it, Betty was lying. That's all we need right there. We don't need to think about it. We don't need to wonder if Betty knew. We don't need to know why she thought about it. She did it. And Mark knows that Betty knew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I still care for Betty. I think Betty should still prosper. I think Betty should still live a wonderful life. I just think she's wrapped. The only people that she has around her are scumbags. Think about that. If the only people that are around you are scumbags, what do you become? It's you know, you become that, or you get sucked into that. And she was surrounded by scumbags, man. Out of sight, out of mind. That's kind of what they did to the Whitakers. Yeah, Teresa, I don't have no care for BJ or Larry. I believe Larry knew about all of it too. Larry knew too. Larry probably knew they were using him to say he died, you know, because Larry wasn't surprised when he seen Mark. He was like, I don't know anything about it. Yeah, okay, motherfucker. Mark was giving them about $4,000 to $10,000 every 2 months, dude. That's a good amount of money. For somebody that doesn't have money like that, 4 to 10 grand every 2 months is a lot of cash. Okay. And Mark started to wonder, where's all this is depleting? Where's all this shit going? You're not showing me anything of value. You're not gaining anything. You're I tend to blame Larry more than Betty. Me too. Me too. Because he's the man of the house. I'm right there with that. Me too. That's why I still care if Betty prospers. I could give a fuck less about Larry. Larry was just down there stealing gas from Patrick. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing, Leesky. They really didn't. Did they really know how to play people? Because they didn't get away with any of it. It's just they never had anyone to play, I don't think. And like, what happens when you get a mark drops out of like the heavens and is there to help change your life? You know what I mean? Like, not many of those people that live like that are going to get a mark. And then here Mark appears and has this cash for you every time you see you. He's giving you thousands of dollars, and then he's sending you thousands and by the wire transfer, and you're like living this life, and you're like, oh man. It almost makes me wonder if Betty was on drugs too. It does, bro. But I just don't feel like Betty was because she's just so old, and I think it would do something to Betty. I don't think Betty could live through today's drugs. It makes me wonder, but I just, I don't know, man. They got delivered an angel in Mark. They did. Mark had like 100 and something $1,000 saved up for this family. They were about to be in a new house or a house that was great, for them, and they blew it. The more stuff comes out, it amazes me. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It seems like everybody gets involved with this family are just piece of shits too. What the fuck? BJ knew how to get what she wanted. Yep. Yep. She knew how to bribe them. I agree with that statement. I agree. And Larry probably likes spending a little money too, He got a new truck. They probably got shit too. But you never seen the other three get anything, man. Unless Mark was there to do it. Never did, man. It blew my mind to know that there's that much drugs down there in them hollers, bro. It blew my mind. Like, that just goes to show you there's drugs every fucking where. Like, if you want drugs, you can get drugs anywhere. In a holler, in the ghetto, in the rich neighborhood. It don't matter where you're at. Motherfuckers like to get high, bro, don't they? Everybody in the world likes to get fucking high. No matter if you're rich, poor, middle class. Somebody around that motherfucker getting high. It's true, man. Like a holler. You probably got how many people in Odd, West Virginia? How many people in Beckley? And there's drugs like that flowing through there? That's pretty wild. Yeah, I remember that plot. Do you think BJ and her kids had a protection racket going on Larry and Betty? What do you mean by protection racket? Like keeping them protected? You might be, if that's what you're thinking, you might be onto something there. A lot of shake and bake. That's probably what it is. Bunch of fucking meth heads down there. 153,000 on a pot to piss in. I know. You guys are on it, man. Legendary chat right there, boys. Legendary chat right there, ladies and gentlemen. Legendary. I cannot believe that fucking Patrick knew that Eric stuck around down there and failed to admit that to anybody else. People will do anything, man. That just fucked my night up, dude. Not my night. Like, I could give a fuck less once I hit the end stream button, but I had a whole different stream planned. I did. When Betty knew, Patrick knew, Kenny knew, Larry knew, BJ knew that Eric stuck around down there this whole time. I think she's manipulated to manipulate, if that makes sense. That could very well be the gig. I think Betty just is too able to take care of herself, you know? Betty's able to get people together and move out of that house if she wants to. The other three aren't. They're not able to fix the way they're living. You know what I mean? I think that's what the biggest deal is that the three aren't able to change anything. And that they do need 24/7 care. They do need 24/7 care. BJ should be in jail. Yeah, that's what I said, 3 weeks. But they all knew that, Elizabeth. We just watched, go back and rewind it. We just watched a Patrick video the day the three were taken. And in the background, somebody started talking. And I was like, hold on, let's boost the sound. So I boosted the sound and it said, Eric. Eric is at the hospital. So, and then Patrick was like, huh. So they didn't want nobody to hear that. And the whole time this has been going on, Patrick knew this and didn't tell nobody that, hey, man, Eric was there for 3 weeks afterwards trying to help them. Didn't tell nobody that. Didn't say that at all because that's not a good thing or nothing for the three, right? What's up, baby? Come here. Hi there, baby. It's my daddy. I know. Yeah. He's my baby. Hi, baby. There's a purring. There's a purr, baby. There's a purr, baby. This little dude thinks he is too cute. There's the baby. She didn't meet the requirements. Yeah, you can tell. What do you want, dude? He came up here just to do that. Okay, go. Bye. See you, dude. He loves me. He's my buddy. He's like, Dad, it's getting about that time. Time for my wet food, Dad. Once I get up here from the night I'm done streaming, he follows me around and rubs on my legs until I give him the wet food, man. He knows it's feeding time. Little shithead. He's on like a schedule. I give him wet food. You gonna take my kitty? You guys gonna take my kitty? Don't take my kitty. Get off my keyboard, kitty. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Don't bite me. You get off. Get off. Yeah, he spoke about getting people to try to take the money. Everybody have a beautiful evening, man. Salute to y'all. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Make sure y'all have a productive day. Make sure you go before you go to bed tonight. Hug your family. Tell them that you love them. We all know that we're not promised tomorrow. Thank you guys for spending your time with me, man. Your time is a terrible thing to waste. Trust me, I hate wasting my time. But you wasted it with me tonight, and I appreciate that because I wasted my time with you too. And it's always a lovely thing, man. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. We're going to dive into this a little bit more tomorrow. Let me put my bearings back together about some things, and we'll bring some more of that drama content tomorrow, baby. I love y'all, man. Salute.